Welcome to Sunday Mornings with Enlightenism. I'm Brother Malcolm.
And I'm Sister Carolyn.
And we're here today, folks, for some exciting insights on divine self-knowledge and the greater power within you. Sister Carolyn is going to get us started. She's an Enlightenism teacher, practitioner, and a divine self-knowledge advocate. She promotes divine self-knowledge, and she's going to get us started with some great information about Enlightenism and divine self-knowledge. The one and only Sister Carolyn.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Malcolm. It's always a pleasure to stand before you and talk about divine self-knowledge, and that you have that within you. We always say on this broadcast that you were born whole, perfect, and complete, faceless, formless, colorless, and ageless. And you have everything that you will ever need for the journey. And what this broadcast is about, it's about a new way to think and a new way to live. And when we are thinking outside of the illusionary boundaries that we have accepted for so long in our lives, then and only then can this information come in to give you all of the freedoms that you were born with in your life. No one gives you freedom. No one signs a piece of paper and say you're free. We give that freedom to ourselves, and that freedom is to be whole in our life, in every aspect of our life. How we think, how we respond, and all of the things that we do. Nothing is escapable from this wholeness once we accept that it is within us. Once we accept that we are whole, perfect, and complete, we can go about our day doing that. We can wake up in the morning knowing and feeling this wholeness. Does it stay with us all the time? Do we ever get angry? Absolutely. And when that happens, it is about recognizing what we are responding from. Are we responding from the illusions that we've been taught? Or are we responding from the wholeness that we were born with? And we know the answer to that. No one has to tell us. With Enlightenism, that is the first embrace, to become responsible for your living. When we began this journey, it is from the 10 steps. From the 10 steps, by accepting responsibility for our thinking, for our being, for our doing, and understanding that we have the power within us to change the way we think and the way we live. And when we understand that, there is no one to blame it on, because we have taken responsibility for our action. We have taken responsibility for our being and for our doing. With divine self-knowledge, that is the wholeness that we are speaking of. We are speaking from this wholeness when we do anything in our lives. And when we recognize that, then we understand that the power to be is unlimited. And when we are dealing with limitations, we are coming from the toxic, illusionary world where we started. And what we can understand is when we say on this broadcast, you were born with everything that you will ever need for the journey. When you understand that, then you don't need to limit yourself. You know that when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling any lack, that you are coming from toxicity, because it is what you have practiced all your life. And we are talking about a new responsibility. And when we take on a new responsibility, we then begin to unlearn those patterns, those thoughts that we've accepted as truths in our life. We are no longer willing to live from the limitations that we have been taught by others. We become responsible for our living. One of the things that I ask you to do on this broadcast each and every Sunday is to purchase a copy of Enlightenism. You can get this book through Amazon, or you can get it through thebysociety.org. This will begin the journey. When you first open this book, what I want you to do is go to the 10 principles. And what you can do is begin to ask yourself, am I responsible for my life? When we accept that, then we can then begin to change. So again, Enlightenism through Amazon.com or through thebysociety.org. And now it's time for Brother Malcolm. So I give you Brother Malcolm, author, philosopher, and creator of Enlightenism, Brother Malcolm.
Thank you so much, Sister Carolyn, for those wonderful insights to get us started. Great energy day, folks. Great energy. Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Okay, folks, I'm Brother Malcolm to get right with you today, clearing the mind of illusion. Going beneath the illusion to discover the awareness that you are colorless, faceless, and formless. Consciousness. Clearing it away, folks, so you can see the difference. You'll be able to perceive your life and the beliefs that you're using to shape your life, to live your life, is an illusion. It's an illusion that was made up by other people for us to live in the world and think and live the way other people want us to think and live. This is not about changing your life to become a new person. This is about revealing the power that you have within yourself, the divine self-knowledge. That's what this is about. We're going away from generations of thinking about the evolution of the human mind to reach a place today in the mythical year of 2026 to say there is something that you can do to get out of this illusion. So that you see, when you discover awareness and you look at yourself from the prism of colorless, faceless, and formless, then you can see how to get and untangle your mind out of this illusion that is telling you you're in a reality, that the reality of things is that this is the way it is. So you are perceiving yourself through the illusion, and you think that this is the way the world is, and this is what is happening. So all of the information that you have about power, whether it's spiritual power, secular power, whatever beliefs you have, ask yourself, where did they come from? Where did you get this information from? And who did you get it from? And did the information originate within you? I am talking about the origination of information within yourself that you discover for yourself. This is something that you will discover, divine self-knowledge in you that's been available to you all of your life. But you have separated yourself, you build a wall, an illusory wall that separates you from yourself. Not the self that you have created with illusory knowledge, by living in an illusion and thinking it's a reality. This is not complicated. There's nothing complicated about you and me and others. What is complicated is to see through the information, the beliefs that we have about ourselves and other people. And that's why I'm doing the work to share divine self-knowledge with as many people as I can, to let you know that if you take the time to look within yourself on the inward journey, then you will discover some things that you have been taught that were not correct. Correct in the sense that you're still in the pain. You're still suffering. The way out of suffering is consciousness. Consciousness is in you. Whole, perfect, and complete. colorless, faceless, and formless. I'm Brother Malcolm. I want to thank all of you for stopping by. Check out Divine Self-Knowledge on the YouTube channel, Brother Malcolm.
And I'm Sister Carolyn.
And have a great day, folks. And be sure to get the book Enlightenism. It's available. There's another hot one coming out soon. But right now, Enlightenism is the book to read. Have a great day, folks.
Thanks for listening.